Let's see what it is.
Cheers, fuckface.
Hey. Oh, welcome to the very first Slippery's Dive Bar. I am the Bearjew, and this is Gay. BB.
Oh, hello there.
And our guests are Terry and Tim Raylan Jennings.
AKA Wes.
I'm fucking Tammy Wideneck.
Tammy Wideneck.
Tammy Wideneck.
Raylan Jennings.
What are we talking about today, folks?
How about we start with the news?
All right, Pantera starts tour. And what do you guys think about this? This has been in the news all over lately. Everybody is up and down.
Can I ask for
Fans are divided.
Is it okay with two?
Is it what?
Is it okay with just two?
Just two what?
Band them.
Oh, you mean two of the originals?
Yes.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Is it?
Considering the other two are fucking dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say yes.
I say. I also say yes. I
Yeah.
don't see nothing against it.
I can't give them my money fast enough. I don't know about anybody else.
I think it's cool as shit.
Why would you bitch it?
It's weird.
People bitch about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to have the opportunity to.
I mean, I'd be weary about it, but knowing that Rita said it was cool and that she supported it, that made it 100% awesome.
And here's a little tidbit for you. I don't know if you knew this or not. Grady Champion, who was Dimebag's guitar tech, is actually going to be guitar teching on this tour to get him as close to the Dimebag sound as he can possibly sound.
Really?
I think Zach.
Yeah, being a
Zach can
huge
pull it off.
Pantera fan, please go.
But
Yeah.
as long as he don't do them squilly dance that he does.
Squealy dance.
He does a lot of squealy dance.
And Black Label.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Dime does
Just
a little squealy
leave out them
dance.
little. Well, you know what I mean.
He'll put them in their appropriate spots. I'm sure he.
Yeah.
So here's the question:
Respects
who
that.
was Dimebag's two influences playing guitar?
That's easy. Kiss and Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, he's Frehley for sure. but-
Ace Frehley and Eddie Van Halen.
Okay.
I still want to know though. Why would people bitch? Why would you bitch? 'Cause
People love to.
I know.
bitch
I
about
understand that. I
things.
understand
don't-
that. But still, if you have the opportunity to see Pantera, even though it's not all four.
Yeah. Any
But still-
incarnation of that live again is, and it's worst. Better than 90% of the shit that's touring right now, I guarantee to you. In other news, Gene Simmons says Kiss has decided on date and venue for their final concert.
The final.
Are these guys
How many
still alive?
finals are there? Is it like
Finals.
Paul Stanley's
Is this like a
sick of shit.
seven-game? Is this like a
three or-
seven-game NBA type thing? Finals.
Hey, he said he wants Kiss to bring on young members after they're gone and just keep going forever. So
Wow.
no, it's
How is it
not
still
the
called
last
Kiss
show.
then? How is it still called Kiss then?
Who cares if
As
you're
long
wearing
as they're
makeup?
making
It always
money.
looks like them.
As long as they're making money, they don't care.
Yeah.
Touche.
Yeah.
Give Gene his royalties, he's fine with
He
it.
doesn't give a fuck.
It's like
Get that money.
They don't care.
It's
Get
like
that
a
money.
Broadway show. It doesn't matter who the actors are.
Well, seriously, can anybody answer how many finals?
motherfucker's not rich enough?
Is this the third or fourth?
Yeah, it's probably
Six.
sixth, seventh. Like
They're in their mid 70s.
I think they were doing their final tour when I was in junior high.
Like
at one point.
90s?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
for you, that's
Yeah.
probably like 67.
Yeah, it's like 67 years ago.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Tim
Other metal
versus-
news. John 5 takes over for Mick Mars, and Mick Mars says finally enough is enough. He cannot deal with the rigors of the road anymore, is what he said.
Right.
John 5 steps in to do it.
But really,
You know how women in the 80s crimped their hair? That thing?
Yeah,
He's about that crimped.
He's about that crim.
I can't believe that
seen
he's
Rick?
continued to play up till now. Even you know,
Yeah.
I mean, I know he just stood there and played, but
But he did a good job.
but he still played good. Yeah.
Mick Mars and
They only
Keith
had to put a
Richards are
fucking
in the same
stick
coven
up his
of
ass and
vampires.
tape
They're
to
like
it,
some of the
but,
oldest on the planet.
Except for
Vampires, yep.
Yeah.
Keith is probably 20 years older than him still.
Keith who?
15.
Oh, Richards?
Probably
He can't die.
2,000 years older.
He's a vampire.
Yes.
Keith Richards is a vampire.
He's done my weight in drugs.
Yeah.
Mars is like the grandson of.
Hey, that's how these
You will
guys
never die.
clean living. That's how they managed to live so long. Both those guys. They're good clean living.
The old clean living.
Yeah.
Didn't the diseasy have like fuse his bones?
Oh,
and
there
shit?
it is.
He has ankylosing spondylitis. I can't pronounce that for shit.
I think that's what Doug
But
got.
yeah, that might be what I have.
Yeah.
They call it AS because nobody can pronounce
It's called
it.
crinkling.
His vertebrae probably.
They're fusing together and breaking down. Yes.
I'm sure he had a lot of surgeries and shit, but
He has. He's more machine now than man.
You know what he probably
Twisted
needed?
and evil.
and yet
You know what he probably needed? Oil.
Oh, and here at Slippery's Dive Bar, we're going to have to pause for the cause, and we've got some words from our sponsors coming up for you right here.
Has this ever happened to you?
Man, what do you want to do?
How about play some cards?
There's just two of us, dumbass.
Oh, at least we can order some food, man.
Yeah, I want some Chinese.
Your mom's Chinese. God.
There's an easy solution to all your pizza-related problems. Our way of doing things will blow your mind. It's Psychic Pizza. They know what you want and when you want it. Go on, give it a try.
I think I want...
it's Psychic Pizza.
That's right, just think of what you want and we'll get it to you almost instantly. Our in-house specialty Italian psychics, and an algorithm that's out of minding everyone in the world, are constantly working to get your order in the oven before you even know you're hungry.
It's affordable and tasty and mind-blowingly fast. I can't believe it.
Well, believe it, get your Psychic Pizza today.
Psychic Pizza LLC does not have or need a phone number, website, or menu. We are on MySpace, though. Items are limited to Italian food. Greek psychics are very expensive. Gypsies are untrustworthy, and American psychics are all fake as a $3 bill. There are no refunds for those with personality disorders that connect well in a dissociative state and order a kid's meal. Lastly, we cannot be litigated for any known or lost soul infestations. We told you not to trust the gypsies. You got what you deserved. You reap what you sow. Deal with it.
And here on Slippery's Dive Bar, every episode we're going to give you a video game review.
Oh, hello there. We here at Slippery's Dive Bar take our games very seriously. No matter the console or the genre, a good game is the perfect escape from this god-forsaken world. So our game reviews are from the heart. Without further ado, I give you this episode's retro game review.
Oh, hello there. BB here with you for the first entry of Slippery's Dive Bar Retro Game Review. So of my library of over 10,000 games, my first pick for review is... drumroll, Splatterhouse! Splatterhouse is a beat-em-up style game developed and published by Namco and released in Japanese arcades in late 1988. It spawned 2 sequels and a badass remake on Xbox 360, which we'll discuss later. Compared to the arcade game, the home console TurboGrafx 16 version released in 1990 is slightly toned down and minimized to fit on cartridges. A little gore and some satanic-ish imagery were replaced, but the game is still the first to depict really gruesome creatures, gore, and deaths that we now see on the regs. The TurboGrafx version still plays like an arcade game in that it's short and it's frustrating unless you remember all the NPC and boss movements. Instead of pumping quarters into a machine, you get frustrated and destroy controllers. Well, maybe that's just me. I've never finished part 1 to be honest. My memory is shit and I don't have the time to put into it. But I replay often for the strange pleasure I get from splatting those bastards against the wall with a 2x4. The weaponry in all the releases make it easier and more gore fun. Avoiding spoilers, the general story is that Rick, you the player, and his girlfriend Jennifer end up in a mysterious doctor's mansion nicknamed the Splatterhouse due to rumored disturbing experiments being performed there. After a blackout, she is gone and Rick has melded with an ancient mask to give him the power to find her. The mask physically transforms him into a 70s Lou Ferrigno, but it has a mind of its own. A dark passenger for all you Dexter fans out there. Sure, it helps channel your rage, literally as there's a rage meter later in the series, but it pipes in often to some comedic effect in the Xbox version. You fight low-level grotesque monsters till the end of the level where there's a boss that's usually a pretty artistically inventive monstrosity for the time in video game history, but there's nothing groundbreaking about the game's structure. If you run through your lives and continue, you start at the beginning of the level where you've probably already failed several times, hence the frustration. She is eventually killed with a plot twist that'd make M. Night Shyamalan proud. The terror mask helps you get your vengeance in the end. Just to let you all know, though, at the beginning of the console game, you know none of this, as the arcade cutscenes were dropped. Not a huge deal, just kill, don't die. That's all you need to know.
That's the first Slippery's Dive Bar condensed retro game review. If you're interested in seeing the whole Splatterhouse series review, click on the link in this video's description and make sure to notify, sub, like, and comment so we can continue to entertain you filthy animals. Now, on with the show.
Here at Slippery's Dive Bar, we do a celebratory shot.
To our sponsor of this episode, Psychic Pizza.
We do not condone underage drinking. Just drink all you want.
Lucifer and Sons Law Firm.
And send me that one.
All right, and movie news.
You're looking at the books, dude.
We've got a new movie coming out. What do you guys think? Evil Dead Rise is expected to release April 21st, 2023. We got a lot more information about this. Executive producers Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi. Robert Tappert, of course, is coming back to produce. Directed by Lee Cronin, and it's done with Ghost House, which is Sam Raimi's company. New Line is in on it, and Warner Brothers. I am a huge, as you know, Evil Dead fan, and everybody expects me to be mad about this, but I think this is actually going to be really good.
Well, who did the remake?
That was a South American director.
Oh, so it's not a sequel to that.
No.
Yeah, like a
This goes back to the
Mexican
original.
or
So it goes-
Spanish
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
Back to the
Yeah,
original.
this goes back to
He's-
right after Evil
Sam
Dead 2.
Raimi.
He's a good director.
No, and I thought that one was okay too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of folks that are like, well, Bruce said it.
Right, yeah.
And that should be me 9 out of 10 times.
Right, yeah.
I thought that other.
That
even,
is usually-
even with the female lead, I like that movie.
He can't do it forever, so.
Right. I
And
just
I
like.
don't even want him to get somebody like Bruce. either.
No,
Like,
no, you know.
I don't want him to.
Right. I don't want the young little snot-nosed kid that's just trying to do his Bruce
No,
impression.
act like
So-
Bruce.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh yeah, that's April 21st, 2023. Check out Evil Dead Rise. Moving on. Some things to throw in there. Saw 2023 is coming out. New Saw movie. Salem's Lot, a remake apparently. Nosferatu, another remake, and Constantine 2, all coming out. I guess greenlit. But what we really want to talk about right now is something I just found out about, at least. I think he knew. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and
We're
Honey.
gonna talk about it. Yes.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Winnie the Pooh and what? Blood and Honey?
Blood and
Blood and
Honey.
Okay.
Lordy.
BB, give him a little description.
It sounds stupid if you just look at the name, but go on YouTube, watch the trailer. It's gonna be a classic.
Is it for my?
It's not going to be a classic.
Is it
but-
for my?
Call it a classic.
Can my 8-year-old watch this movie?
Yeah, you need to
Yeah.
take your kids to see
Take
this
your kids to
movie.
watch this movie? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Maybe.
Take your little ones, your babies.
Yeah.
If you're babysitting the neighbor's kids, definitely take them.
Definitely take them.
Definitely take them.
I'm pretty sure my 8-year-old would be like, what did you make me watch, Daddy?
Naughty Bear.
Naughty Bear.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Here soon we're gonna have Care Bears versus Winnie the Pooh.
Basically, Winnie the Pooh.
I'm having nightmares, Daddy.
So,
With Piglet.
with Piglet.
Where's
Well, that
Eeyore?
Santa movie.
Is he the one that eats the bodies?
Kill a Santa.
He's a
Uh,
pig, so
Piglet,
maybe.
yeah.
oh,
Piglet
dude,
eats
I
the
like
bodies.
Winnie the Pooh.
Jeffrey
Yeah, I like the
Dahmer.
I like when you
He
just
took
put
Jeffrey
that.
Dahmer.
Go recut the movie and have Piglet eat people.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
No.
I'd say get rid of bodies. Then you,
Pigs,
then you
get
just
rid
take the teeth and throw them.
Yeah. Pigs eat flesh.
But we have no idea anything about this.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, we cannot.
We don't
Pigs will eat it all.
They will.
Everything.
Even teeth?
Bones and everything.
Teeth too?
I don't know about
they would
teeth.
eat the teeth.
I heard.
Well,
They pretty shit them out whole though.
I heard that Eeyore makes
And they probably re-eat them.
people's skin suits.
Probably.
That's why his tail's falling off all the time.
He
That's
does
what I
the
heard.
old tuck and does a dance.
Tuck, yes.
Tuck
His tail.
and tail.
He doesn't like the motion though. He likes.
I heard that Tigger's a crack addict in this
Yeah.
like it.
Hard rock smoking.
show. Oh man, smoking the rocks, old
Them
Tigger.
damn Tiggers.
Poor
Hard
guy.
times, hard times.
Poor guy.
Fell on hard times.
Christopher Robin's gone. Nobody knows where Christopher Robin is.
Alright.
All right, and we also have a movie review. We focus on horror, but you never know what we'll do. This episode's version was done by Doug. Here you go, check it out.
Oh, hello there. Here at Slippery's Dive Bar, we are going to do a horror movie review for you guys every episode. And this episode is a great movie, one of my favorite all-time movies called House, released in February 28th, 1986, produced by Sean Cunningham of the Friday the 13th fame, directed by Steve Miner, stars William Catt of The Greatest American Hero, George Wendt, who is Norm on Cheers, Richard Mole, who was Bull on Night Court, and Kay Lance. Also, Mary Stavin is the hot bikini chick, and she was Miss World 1977 from Sweden, and she was also nude in The Howling for all you kids still living in your mom's basement. This comedy horror film was co-written by Fred Drecker and shot with a $3 million budget and made $22.1 million on that $3 million budget worldwide, and was followed by 3 sequels: House 2, The Second Story, which I also love, House 3, The Horror Show, and House 4, The Repossession, which are pretty terrible by all accounts of everything I've heard. I have not seen them. This was released by New World Pictures and has a 93-minute runtime, and the music for this is by a great composer named Harry Manfredini, who you'll recognize immediately and did all of the work and the score in all the Friday the 13th movies. The creepy violins and stuff, all Harry Manfredini. I actually met the guy. He's a nice guy. Check this movie out if you haven't. Sean Cunningham.
The S stands for slutty. Do you like that better?
I like that one better. I like that. Welcome to House. I'm fucking scared already. Not doing anything but delivering some groceries.
To a house. Steve Miner did quite a few 80s.
He did a bang up job on this one. Like, it's shot really well. It don't look cheap.
No. You did that.
Super, I brought your groceries.
They definitely stretched that $3 million on this.
No?
Because it looks. I mean, it seriously does. It looks more like a $10 million film.
Groceries right here.
Well, they obviously cut costs on acting.
No?
Well, this guy's Oscar winner. What are you talking about?
Is he?
Oh yeah.
Literally?
No.
Oh, Jesus. I was like, he must have really got better after this.
No. This is the only thing this kid has ever done in his life. He's actually a grocery delivery boy.
That's what he
now.
does.
Yes.
Yep, works
yes.
at Trader Joe's.
There's no answer.
There we
Oh
go.
my.
Sorry about you, Roger.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to see you.
Crosses all off to the side.
Yeah.
Somebody should have checked that.
Whoa.
Now it's back.
Singing.
No. Honey, you got real ugly. You even got a boomstick.
He does have a boomstick. Missing the shell. That's what I'd like to do with my ex-wife.
Oh.
Get one good session of sex out of her still. Come on.
Whoa. Alright, and there you have it. That's the movie House. We got some nice jam and credit music here.
Oh, it's sexy.
Oh, it is. Anything to add, BB?
No, just wish the kid would have died.
Yeah, you got Jimmy back.
Fuck Jimmy.
You don't like Jimmy?
Nope. I don't like him.
Well, can't have everything.
No, I can't, obviously.
Alright, thanks for sticking around. Check out next episode's horror movie review. That is it. That wraps up this episode's edition of the horror movie review here at Slippery's Dive Bar. I hope you like this movie as much as me and BB do. Thank you. Without further ado, now we're going to go for the top 5 list. Welcome back to Slippery's Dive Bar and the top 5.
Yeah! 5, yeah!
Alright.
Yeah, 5.
1960.
5, yeah!
Remind us what the
Top 5.
The top 5 this episode is the top 5 80s horror movies, and what we do here is everybody here fills out a card beforehand and picks their top 5, and then we throw them in a pile, and then we try to hash out on the big board over here the community top 5, and without too many punches and
I'm ready to
shivs.
mess a brother up.
Starting with Wiggins.
Alright, my number 5. I stuck between 2, but I'm gonna go with 1. Return of the Living Dead.
Is that
I'm
the
surprised.
I really like that one though.
That's on my top 5.
Is it really?
My number 5 is I picked this because I loved it, but I can't wait to hear you guys say it. Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Oh, the gay one. Of
Yeah.
course you picked that one.
I
I love that one.
I always chose it.
Regardless of the.
Yeah, it's
gay
it's
dude.
big in the gay community, that one. I just want you to know
That's
that.
my
Wasn't
community.
it 2022?
I-
Okay,
the
I
part
don't remember that.
where he rips
Remember?
his head back. Oh, one of the best effects in the whole
Nightmare on Elm Street's
series.
one of my favorites.
No.
Any of them.
Number 5, I got Critters.
It's got your brother in it.
Yeah,
He's got his brother in it. Of course he likes
Critter
it.
Dam is in that one. And he's fucking old.
My
as
number
fuck now,
5
right
is The
there.
Shining.
Shining.
Yeah. Number 4.
Number 4, I have been a Hellraiser freak.
Yeah.
Number 4 for the BB is. Oh, I crossed one out so I could replace it once I realized this was an 80s movie. But Maniac.
Me.
Tom Sweeney played a little part in it, and he did his first head explosion in that one.
Ah.
He was in a car.
Called Maniac?
He did it himself and acted the part. They only had one take to do it, and it was
I
brilliant.
think I saw that in his documentary.
Probably.
They actually showed a clip of that.
I got 976 Evil.
Ah! Like, you're just like walking
Steven,
through
Godfrey.
BMU in your mind, right? The Stars Movies Unlimited wall
Yeah.
is where you're
Yep.
getting your picks from. Well, number 4?
Yeah, we're 4 for you.
Real full.
I'm going to say Fright Night as my number 4.
Oh,
Alright, so we're on number 3.
Yes.
My number 3 is Evil Dead 2. Which I'm sure a couple of you got on there. Yeah,
I've never
can't argue with that.
heard of that.
My 3 was the Beyond Fulci movie.
Yeah,
Wes, what's your number 3?
The Thing. With
Thing.
starring Kurt Russell
And who?
and
Ronnie Millsap.
Wilford Brimley.
And the alien is diabetes. 3 for me, Friday the 13th 2.
Alright, we talking about Jason. Mine
calls
is
it shit poop?
Puppet Master.
We already talked about this one, so I'll go quick. My number 2 is Return of the Living Dead 1.
Ah,
That's where mine, where one of my number 2, but
Yep.
Wes, number 2?
Evil Dead 2.
My number 2, man, has got to be the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Alright, we gotta pay those bills, so let's see what the next sponsor has to say. Here we go.
flying north. That's 888-333-0666. Call now.
Let's swap the number 1 right now. Nightmare on Elm Street first. That's mine.
That's your first.
Yeah, that's my first. That's why I was all about this. It's
Me-
drinking.
Me and Wes have the same number 1, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Ah, you dirty bastards. What do you think my number 1 is?
Evil Dead 2.
Evil Dead 2?
Yeah. Without further
Without
ado.
further ado, Slippery Dive Bar would like to introduce you to my lovely wife, Gina. Come here, Gina. Help us out with the big board so we can light up these top 5s and hash it out here.
Yeah.
We're pretty close right here.
Let's call it.
Yeah.
Let's call it. There's the
Hey,
list.
wait a minute. Let's make a.
My opinion.
We could argue all goddamn
Yes.
time.
Let's make a 6 spot.
Number 2.
No.
Let's make a 6
It's
spot.
top 5, not top 6.
Oh my God. All right, so
Welcome
there.
to the top 6.
Wow. There's the
We remade
list.
it. We remade it.
Evil Dead, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Return of the Living Dead is 4, and number 5 is The Thing. All right, so in conclusion, the top 5 was number 1, Evil Dead 2, number 2, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, number 3, Nightmare on Elm Street, the original, number 4, Return of the Living Dead 1, number 5, the remake of The Thing with Wilford Brimley and Kurt Russell.
The 80s one, yes.
Yes. Very good.
I would like to thank the studio audience and all the production staff we have going around here. Takes a lot of people to make this show.
Without you, we can't make this happen.
Yeah.
These 2 guys right here, guys. These 2. These 2 make this happen.
Tim and Timothy.
This is the end of episode 1.
We hope you enjoyed it, our stupid retardedness and our brand of humor and a little bit of information that's probably not accurate.
Just a little.
Hey.
Thank you for being here, Mr. Terry Wiggins and Tim Raylan Jennings.
AKA Wes.
The boss
And
man.
thank you everybody for watching this. If you did, if you spent this long watching this, bless your heart. And,
Don't forget to like,
don't forget
subscribe,
to like and subscribe.
notify,
Hit the bell! Hit the bell!
comment.
And we'll have more of this if you like it coming your way. You know, likes will only get you more of this. So I'm sorry. Without further ado, then let's wrap it up. The first episode.
Slippery Dive Bar.
Pigs will eat it all.